Alright, hello everyone! Welcome back to Genshin Impact. Welcome back to the truth amongst the pages of Purana Archon quest. Oh my gosh, it even says it there. Just now, when Irminsul was revealed because of whatever is harming it from within, it also made the Archon quest title change to become the fated chapter we've been waiting for literally years since it was teased in the Travai trailer many years ago. Truth amongst the pages of Purana. The true, what I assume to be the true ending of the Sumeru Archon quest. Alas, this is finally happening. And once again, with those fourth wall breaks, literally the title card changes. I think that's on purpose, and with fire, no less. The Irminsul outside hasn't started burning yet, but we've already seen what it looked like in Kale's nightmares years ago, and this was clearly foretelling. That's the thing, once again, they lay the groundwork for this to be a thing years and years later. It sounds like everyone is here, we have a plan, and things are definitely ramping up now. What exactly is going to happen? I don't know. Should I be worried? I don't know. Is everything gonna be okay? Yeah, okay, so... Alright, here we go.
To what extent we can implement the final plan depends on how successfully the Akasha can be modified and configured. And to make sure the configuration works, Aru will also need some further optimization.
Yeah, no surprises there.
Once we roll this out, any Sumeru citizens who already have Akasha terminals can simply continue to use their existing devices.
Once again, did people take these with them when they were just taking the clothes on their back, trying to evacuate the city?
Many groups of people were never issued Akasha terminals, including mercenaries, the desert folk, and many others.
We'll need a supply of rare materials for the
and
renovation
everybody
of
who
Aru
left it
and
at
the
home
production
because
of
you
new
told everyone to
terminals.
drop everything
Right
and
now,
leave.
The best place to source these locally is from the primal constructs within King Deshret's mausoleum. Time is not on our side here. It's gonna be a race against the clock.
The Aru merge and renovation project will have to be carried out by you two. Everything's riding on this, so failure is not an option.
Yeah.
Best of luck to you both.
Work well
As discussed,
together.
General Mahamatra Sino and Mr. Hat Guy will source the required materials.
Mr. Hat
Mr.
Guy.
Sethos is quite familiar with the layout of King Deshret's mausoleum. With him accompanying them, things should go quite smoothly.
Oh, I'd love to see how that conversation goes down.
In the meantime, we may as well take a breather.
Makes sense. There's not much we can do until the materials arrive.
But then once the materials arrive, there's gonna be a lot to do.
What is this, boot camp? Knock it off.
It's just Sino being Sino. You know what he's like.
Apparently I don't have to miss out on this conversation.
Look at the excess primal constructs, dismantle them, and extract the required materials.
And King Deshret's 7 pillars agreed to this?
If they're just sitting there doing nothing, we might as well put them to use. Thoth's words, not mine.
Okay. So only answer is yes. Oh my gosh. The silly guys. Duat Hall. It's cool. You know what? Because I vaguely remember coming through here, but I'm glad that they're reusing the locations they spent so much time creating for the world quests. Because they're lore relevant. They are absolutely lore relevant to this right now, and I'm glad they're making use of it. Go, Sino! Right, are these things awake? They are awake! Well, this is not an amazing team you've given me. That's the thing. I think this game also loves making themed teams as well. I think this game will also discover that, just like me, yeah, they have to... This is not the best themed team in terms of... Oh my gosh! I just think, sorry, I thought I just saw the Tula's remembrance. Anyway. Still here? Still here. I can see it. I can still see it, but unfortunately if you use Wanderer, it won't lock on to him. Here's the ding-a-ling! Ding-a-ling! You guys are so helpful. It's so dangerous here, but you're still helping us out so much. Okay, the point is, this is not a very synergized team for actual elemental reactions, but it's extremely synergized for lore. Glory to Al Akmar, that's right.
Your sins weigh upon you.
That's what we need today.
Your penance is due. Guilty.
Good. So see, when they disappear, you can't track onto them.
You
But
stand
you can,
condemned.
even though you're supposed to hit them while they're gone. There you go. Oh, you're still here. I didn't even notice. Okay.
Wretched vermin.
Wretched vermin. You heard the guy. The hat guy. Yes. Swirl. When there's 3 of them, it was easier to keep the Electro around. No! He can't track you while you're doing this. Ding-a-ling! You tell him just giving serious thought to pulling for his weapon, even though as a free-to-play, that's totally not a good investment. Ding-a-ling! Look at the little Aranara friends! Aww. See. Hi, Archon. Alright, Dashan. Oh, you guys are the bestest. Primal construct component. Okay, I'm assuming, are these quest items? These are not the normal things that they drop, right? The normal things that they drop are actually Radiant Prism, Turbid Prism. These are definitely quest items. Primal contract component commissioned by Nahida and Grand Sage Nafis. Al-Haytham and Kaveh are undertaking an urgent project. As the next phase requires a vast supply of materials, they have turned into the primal constructs within the mausoleum of King Dashret as the ideal source. Their ancient technology and high-grade components will be dismantled into microscopic parts. Microscopic? Okay. Then reconfigured for a new environment. You know microscopic means microscopic, right? Do you guys, once again, like, did you guys really bring that kind of... Yeah, I saw it. I saw you. Oh, is it the big one? Okay, understood. Thankfully, I've fought lots of you, but maybe not with a team like this, so... They should have given us Tainaring, then they'd have at least have the aggravate reaction. It's okay, although it seems to be applying Dendro to itself. This is very good. Is that what it normally does? And I just haven't paid attention. Alright.
How many do we need again?
Enough
Lots.
to make an Akasha terminal for everyone who doesn't own one.
I remember you telling me how revolutionary these Akasha terminals were. You've used one before, right?
The Academia declared the Akasha to be the most powerful and comprehensive wisdom dissemination system in history. That should give you an idea of how powerful it is.
Yeah.
Certainly sounds impressive.
Neither Hat Guy nor I have ever had an Akasha terminal.
Well, if it all goes to plan, that's about to change.
Yeah. Yeah. Once again, it's a power that, you know, as long as it's not being used for the wrong reasons, then... Yeah. How are you guys doing?
Oh, goody! Thank you so much for handling the delivery. What a long way it was. You've really outdone yourselves. I'm well aware what a bumpy, dangerous journey it must have been. Now, I would have loved to oversee the process myself, but of course, those of us who know the plan can't leave the mausoleum. Oh, trust me, I'm patting myself on the back for my assembly work here. Simply flawless work.
Wow! Those
But
are pretty.
Will you really be needing all of this?
What are the Akasha
According to
terminals
our
were
plan,
not
yes,
that...
this is the quantity
big.
required.
These are the
I have
elemental
no
energy
complaints about the
amplifiers?
quality either. Only the price. So expensive.
These are the elemental energy amplifiers?
I heard you covered a lot of the
What
funding out of your own pocket.
Oh,
As
Thank you, Dory.
That's an exaggeration. The academia provided most of the funds.
No, your
I just
philanthropy
offer
is
a
much
small
appreciated.
token of my goodwill.
You know, we're saving the world
Of
here
course,
and all.
The real tragedy is how little profit I'm making on this. You know, it's a serious crisis when you can't even make money out of it.
Well, you could
It's
be.
really
It's just
quite
that
a
you have more
beautiful
morals
design.
than that.
And I'm intrigued by how such a diminutive device is able to output the power of the light realm.
Did you attend the lecture on Light Realm Energy, Madame Farzan? I don't believe I saw you
Well, she
there.
probably attended the one
Of course
100
I
years
attended.
ago.
I was just a little late, so I had to
Oh.
listen to the whole thing from outside the back door.
Well, maybe
Ahem.
someone taught it back in her day.
Anyway, I have a perfectly good understanding of light realm, elemental, and abyssal energy, as well as the relationship between the three.
Good to know. Master told
like
me
how
in
the
private
elemental
that
energy
the
is comes
conversion
from light realm
process
energy.
between Light Realm Energy and elemental energy involves highly classified knowledge that shouldn't be disseminated too widely. But even
Yeah.
so,
Yeah,
the
it's supposed to be
scholars still
secret
shared
knowledge.
said
That's why.
information.
That's why it's the
Oh,
whole
well, you
adventure of
can't
us having to
enforce a
learn all the
rule
pieces
that
of these
everyone
lore,
breaks. Is that the idea?
lore
At
tidbits
first, the
over
Dendro
years
Archon
and
was
years.
reluctant to explain it in great depth for safety reasons. Later, she came to terms with it, and simply informed my master that we would all have to face the question of survival together. To protect someone from such dangers means keeping them in the dark. But for someone to know and embody the wisdom within, they must understand its very essence. It's an information hazard. We're exposed to danger just by knowing the facts. And just like bait,
Yeah.
it lures us in by offering us the solution to our problems. But if you're not careful, you'll end up pursuing it down a dark path. A tricky problem. But today, this big problem has been broken down into many
Yeah,
smaller,
and there's also a
more
problem
trivial
bigger
ones.
than this, which is, you know,
What do you mean?
end of the world and all that.
Ah, I get it. For instance, you and I share secret knowledge, while she and I take on the risks of life, death, and fate. Something like that? Hey, what? That is not what I call a trivial problem. Well, as they often say in Vahumana, an event that is monumental to the individual is negligible in the grand scheme of history. Generally, the fate of the individual is an insignificant affair.
Being from a Morta,
spoken
where
like
the
a
subject
true
of our
Vahumana
research tends to be a
scholar.
lot more personal, I have to
Yeah,
disagree.
that's what I'm gonna say.
It's hard to dismiss the individual as insignificant.
In other words, the big problem of survival has been broken down into many small, interconnected factors, and each one of us represents one of those factors.
Yeah, that's a good way
When
of
the
putting
same
it.
secret is shared with a group of people, the same fate binds them together.
Yeah.
Most people would find this unimaginable, but to us scholars, this is the path that has always beckoned to us.
I mean, it's not just the scholars, but that principle applies to pretty much every group we've assembled to deal with the crises in every nation we've been in. Is everyone has their own, you know, motives, everyone has their own business to attend to, but we're all motivated by possessing knowledge, a shared different aspect of knowledge that the rest of the public doesn't know, and also the means to act upon that knowledge. And we all have to work together because we are the keepers of this knowledge and the solution. So in principle, that's been applied everywhere we've gone.
Sharing knowledge is a good way to fight against fate. I will always believe in that. All right. I think that's everything.
Thanks a lot. But don't go anywhere just yet. I'll still be needing you to calibrate the equipment.
You know, all these interesting little conversations we're seeing here. Okay. Oh, I thought maybe Alhaitham will follow Kaveh. Nope. That's fine though. Oh yeah, that's right. Swim there. Swim there, because we have all the time in the world. So is this what Sethos and the group brought back?
Okay, the materials are ready. We can proceed with the next phase. Alhaitham, how are you getting along?
Most of the information in Aru is written in ancient desert scripts. Some of this is written in a tribal language, while other parts seem to be a variant of an Oasis script, based on the glyph
But
forms.
he speaks 20 languages, so he can
Not
apparently read
lost
it
to
all.
history, I hope.
Some are.
Oh,
All we
okay.
can do is infer the meaning based on the rules of related languages.
Yeah, well that's how we
Although,
always piece together
This
lost
section
languages.
actually fills in some of the missing historical record. I'm transcribing it so we can bring it back to the academia.
See, that's good.
After Aru started up,
Can't-
2 more lines
Can't
of
delete
text appeared
everything,
here.
you know.
Can you read them?
Humans may not read what is written by the gods, except by not reading.
Riddles.
Victory should not be easy to attain, for it symbolizes divine wisdom. Knowledge must not waver, for it has external borders.
Is this a clue to solving a puzzle? Or is it
It
being
seems
symbolic?
like a riddle of sorts.
You can't read it unless you don't read it. Victory is wisdom. Knowledge is confined by
You
borders.
can't read it unless you
Wait.
don't read it.
I think I've got it. It's a metaphor, isn't it?
All right, Kave.
It's talking
What is
about-
it?
A chessboard.
Oh, and the chessboard appears as soon as he says chessboard.
You were right. The youth of today are skilled at solving riddles.
Wait,
Have the secrets buried in the desert not been unearthed over the years all the same? Since Aru is a place reachable through wisdom, this day was bound to come
Yeah.
sooner or later.
yeah, with or without you guys. Wait, you can't read it unless you don't read it. I don't get that part. Victory is wisdom. Yeah, because you have to be the wiser chess player to win. Knowledge is confined by borders. I mean, the chessboard has borders. You can't read it unless you don't read it. Do I just not play enough chess to understand what that means? Humans may not read what is written by the gods except by not reading. I don't get it. I don't get it. No, I don't feel smart. I don't understand the riddle.
Oh, I've always been against overly cryptic sentences. Don't you get tired of reading and writing all that?
Ah, it's you 3. Just in time. We've been delving deep into Aru, and now this board has appeared.
I've heard this was how you'd while away your free hours. You must be quite the experts by now in that case.
It is true. King Deshret's chess games are some of the most well-loved of all his wonderful creations. If you have ever been to Safhe Shatranj,
Which I
you
have.
will be familiar with the chess pieces you see here.
Which I've solved.
Is this chessboard supposed to be another visualization of the interior of Aru, then?
Yeah, I have been to the
Naturally.
chessboard over there.
Visitors, everything is ready. Only by completing the challenge on the board in accordance with the rules will you be permitted to
I love
overwrite
that.
Aru.
1 second.
You can
It's
overwrite the
not
system by being a better chess
dangerous,
player.
is it?
Well, you might fall.
Dangerous?
Why, yes, of
You
course.
might fall from up there, you know.
I should be the one to go, then.
Aw,
Wait for
so
me here.
selfless of you, Kave.
Sounds like the self-confidence of our present company has rubbed off on you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm your upperclassman, and that means I have to look out for you.
Upperclassman is,
I appreciate the sentiment.
is a long
But a
word in
game of chess
English.
typically requires 2 players. Besides, I'm sure they won't let things get out of hand. Keeping things relatively
but
safe is in
Do
your
they
best
need
interest too, isn't
you
it?
to be the other player? Don't they have?
Fair enough.
Does there not an
I mean,
automated system
You
to
guys
test
are
you?
controlling the difficulty, so please don't go too hard on us, all right?
Ah, but Bennu said he wanted to put some respect into these whippersnappers. All right. All right.
Thank you. Obviously, we'll still try to be careful. This doesn't seem like ordinary chess. Is the goal to defeat the opponent?
No, you must enter the board and pass the trials we have placed there.
Ah,
Ready?
Let's do it.
yes, teamwork, teamwork. We have not gotten so much Kave and Alhaitham teamwork content in a long time. This is a lot. This is great. During the chess trial, Alhaitham and Kave must move separately, consuming actions as they do to traverse the obstacles strewn chessboard. The trial can only be passed once both Alhaitham and Kave reach the end. Oh, teamwork, but for real, for real. The areas that Alhaitham and Kave pass through will be marked. Alhaitham is unable to enter an area that Kave is marked, and vice versa. So it's like, what's that one Minecraft mini? It's not Spleef. You know the one where you have like you have the different colors and you paint it, and then like you can block off your area to like stop somebody else from painting outside. You know what I mean? It's not spleef. What is it called? That one, you know what I mean? That one Minecraft minigame, everyone has a different color and you throw the eggs to make the ground change the color. And you try to lock up somebody else's area. So you can have like the most area covered, like Splatoon, except in Splatoon you can paint over someone's area. And in this Minecraft game you can't. Please somebody knows what this is. Why do I not remember what this is called? Return to an area that's already been marked will remove the mark and return the actions previously consumed. Okay. Kaveh can't move some of the pieces on the chessboard, but he can only push them towards empty areas. Alhaitham can activate some pieces on the chessboard to unlock certain areas. These areas then become passable. Why'd they make Alhaitham more OP?
The first trial is posed by...
That's totally gonna upset Kaveh for sure.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
Ah, but the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Yeah, that's the real test.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
Beep boop. Aww.
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things.
Oh.
Amusing.
Oh,
Marak, you were
excellent
King
work.
Deshret's favorite? That's what I thought. I was like, oh, it's you, little contraption. Back during that event. How do I... Okay. So he can't go here, right? Oh, he can. I was under the impression he couldn't. Okay. How do I move Alhaitham? I can't. Okay, well, I think you have to move them one at a time. Okay, no, I didn't have enough turns. Well... How am I supposed to get more of them? Wait, why did I not have enough before?
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
Hey!
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking.
I'm moving!
It's not
Thank
that
you very
simple,
much.
you know?
Oh, when I'm the one... It's funny. When Kaveh's the one being rage baited, it's funny. When I'm the one being rage baited... Oh, okay. Oh, this will have the exact same problem. How do I... Is there a way to move... Oh, I can move Alhaitham! See, that was kind of important to know. What did that do? There we go. Can Kaveh move on the piece? No, he can't move where? Okay, what is Marak? Okay. No, it's the same. What about you? Also the same. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. I thought the red meant it was bad.
Now is the time.
Why
for
do they
my
have different amounts of movement anyway?
Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for
Okay, so the symbol's just, it's like match the symbol
Really?
kind of thing.
Thanks in advance. We appreciate it.
How does he get there? No, we have to start with Kaveh. Kaveh goes here, he pushes that one. Okay, so that path is blocked. Okay, I take it back. They did not make... They made Kaveh and Alhaitham equally OP. Okay, good. Turn that off. And then should be able to retrace our steps and have enough to go... Turn this one off. This is great. I can't wait for them to inevitably bring this back in a mini game at some point in an event. This is fun. Oh, right, okay. So now you gotta move. I don't want to push it. I want to... Oh no, did I get it stuck? That was a button lower difficulty. No, thank you. I got this. Okay, you gotta go over here. They always... Although, like... There's only so many mechanics it can do. I love how they always seem to... Oh, I gotta move it one more. Yeah. They always seem to come up with new...
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
Hey!
I'm not sleeping, I'm
Hey,
thinking.
mister.
It's not that simple, you know.
Oh. Once again, when I'm the one he's rage baiting. Okay, so red actually just means that it just means over, not that I did it wrong. Okay. There we go. That wasn't that bad. Alright, here we go.
Ibis King.
I was gonna say
Don't
no
you think
commentary,
this all
but then
rather
I take that back.
You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter.
Well,
Do not
no.
expect me to follow your
I'm
lead.
thinking. Thank you very much.
Suit yourself.
I am using my brain. Okay, so Kaveh can't down. You do this. He needs, but he can. Push this out of the way. Okay. No, I like this. I like this, and I love that it's Kaveh and Alhaitham of all people. Okay. What else? Go here. Turn off this one. Now Kaveh can go over here. And I'd say you should push this over here now that we don't need to go in there anymore. Wait, we don't need to go in there anymore, right? Nope, I did that wrong. Can I pull it back? I can't pull it back. Restart chess. Okay.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver
Shush.
platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Once again, it's all fun and games until I'm the one that they're rage baiting instead of Kaveh. Okay, Kaveh, you gotta push this way, and then this way. Here you go. Then move back here so you don't block the path for Alhaitham. Good. Now, what's the most convenient way? So they each have 8 movements. I love seeing Kaveh and Alhaitham working together. Okay, so let's do that there. This is what we lived for. This is what we dreamed of. Now, where do I want to move this? Because I do want to move it. But I don't want to move it there, because I think that's the avenue by which Kaveh needs to get there, is it not?
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
Okay, will you just...
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Will you just... Okay, you can't get there this way. No, I think I messed it up. I messed it up. You make a wrong move,
Ibis
you have to
King,
restart the
don't you
whole
think this all
tedious
rather
thing.
inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter.
Okay.
Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Alright. Don't let them rage bait. Don't let them rage bait. That'll be really nice if you know, they can be nice and not be rage baiting here. Okay, you have 8 squares. Is that enough? I don't think that's enough to make it up here, right? No. I know what you have to do. I think. think. I take it back. I don't know what you're supposed to do. Can I move you back now? No, because you're blocked by Kave's path. Okay. What does moving this do for me?
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
Oh my gosh.
Sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
My brain. I can't, you know? I thought I had this. I completely thought I had this. But now I'm looking at this like I don't think I have this. I don't think I have this because in order for Kaveh to be able to get to the end at the end, this block, this one that he pushes needs to be up here. But I can't push it up here until Alhaitham has gone and pushed the button in there first. So I have no choice but to move this out. Oh my gosh, I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is.
Ibis King, don't you think this?
If I have to hear you guys talk about me behind my back one more time.
Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Good, okay, that. That's one. I got it. Hold on, I'm concentrating. It's all about doing this in the right order. Okay, just need to go Kaveh. There. Move Kaveh back now. Oh, hey, them. Then I should be able to count. Nope, no, don't waste them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Now we move Alhaitham all the way back. See, it's all about doing the right order. Because now I get to move this stone. And now I can move it into here. Which is great, because now I retrace Kaveh's steps. And then go from here. Wait, is that right? I'm missing one step. I need to, No, don't do that. Push this out of the way. And then push this here. See, I didn't need the lower difficulty. I just needed you guys to stop
Time to catch
saying
up
that! Oh my gosh! Can you please stop, Alhaitham?
It's not that simple, you know.
Alright, this better be the last one. Through the reed fields unto Aru. Great. Great.
Done.
That was fantastic.
Finally. It's over. But seriously, that was incredible.
It was incredible.
Standing
That
on
was
the
a cool
chessboard
puzzle.
Felt completely different from standing on solid ground. And also... Oh, sorry. I'll save my thoughts for later. Thanks to the three of you for helping us out with this. Is it just me, or were you giving us quite a lot of guidance along the way?
Oh yeah, that was guidance
We
that they were
made
giving.
but a humble contribution.
I think we were
lived
talking
up to
a
our
lot.
expectations. Bravo! Our aid was not given for naught.
In addition to the existing functions, I'd like to ask you for another favor. Since Aru's interference shield can cover the entirety of the mausoleum, it should be possible to extend its range even further. Perhaps you can find a way.
So, building upon the existing functions to...
Give us more of a protected
I'm with
space?
Imagine for a moment. What would the ideal outcome look like if this function were compatible with the devices?
It's like
I agree.
Wonder Woman
This is the
1984.
best solution possible. Please, everyone, we beg you to help us.
Me, oh my. Well, since you ask so very nicely, I suppose... Goti? Croco? What do you say?
Naturally.
I didn't expect how I'd feel when Alhaitham directs his rage bait directly at me. A tower unto wisdom and folly. Nahida. Let me see if maybe we can. Tree. The tree is big.
There you are. Miss Nicole truly is an angel. She shows great wisdom in guiding others, and she has already sent word to Natlan on our behalf.
Oh, that's great.
She said that while the other members of the Hexen Circle are busy with important work, she is quite free, and she's more than willing to accompany the people of Sumeru for the entire journey.
Oh, I see. Are we bringing them to Natlan for
Nicole,
safety?
all right? Always super patient and loves to help everyone out.
Thanks
She's
to
the best.
Thanks to the people of Natlan too. We've now done 2 evacuations in which we needed to bring people to Natlan. In Nodcry and now in Sumeru. I mean, it's a nation that has endured enough war and holding off the abyss on its own, and now that its own situation has been quelled, it's had to help out with the evacuations on all these other crises in all these other nations that neighbor it. It's, yeah.
She is. So kind and enthusiastic.
Yeah.
Well, time for us to get going. Let's head out.
Yay. Head to the border. Oh? So that's like, that's right. Irminsul put up its own border to like contain any problems that are happening within it just to Sumeru. So that must be what we're seeing here. Is that right? I like to think Nahida is the one putting all these little sparklies here for us to fly up. Thank you, Nahida! Yeah, it's sort of surreal to see like this kind of like data, like code look from the border here because yeah, just once again, like the illusion of this world is starting to unravel. Like an Amphorius style kind of, are we just in a simulation after all? You can see the Asha. Oh, that's not the Asha. That's just
this should be one of the
flower
closest
feather
places to Natlan in all of Sumeru. There's the barrier Nicole and Nefer mentioned. It completely cuts this nation off from the others.
Yeah.
But why?
The
Why
lizard?
separate you from the rest of the world
Hello?
now specifically?
The lizard?
And if I'm not mistaken, Irminsul was polluted once before, wasn't it?
Yes, good on you for remembering Ether. He remembers stuff. That's right, the whole forbidden knowledge thing. That is why Greater Lord Rikudevata sacrificed herself in the first place. They're showing the lizard again. Lizard back in Nodcry, lizard that Thoth was holding, now lizard here. It's the same lizard. I'm telling you, it's the same lizard, and it has something to do with the Torii. I think that's right. The forbidden knowledge is eliminated, but the fact that Irminsul is polluted should remain unchanged. That's right, because only Ether remembers that version of history. Unless... What? Oh my gosh, that scared me. Malika! Can you break through the barrier?
I'm wondering the same thing myself.
That voice. Mawika! You got here pretty quickly.
Hello, traveler. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Oh, Nahida!
Hello,
I thought you were gonna be here in
Dendro
person.
Archon.
Malika, I apologize for asking you to meet at the border on such short notice. I also apologize for not being able to greet you in person. The form in which you see me now is one carried by the traveler. The real me is inside the mausoleum of King Deshret, and I am reaching out to you with my mind from here. Irminsul has been infiltrated by the Doctor. We must be on our guard, as he can spy on information in the world from within the tree. Fortunately, there is no record of the Traveler in Irminsul.
Right.
You are still within Natlan's borders.
I don't see how being within Natlan's borders changes anything, considering Irminsul. Well, a barrier... Well, I guess they're implying the barrier is cutting off Irminsul's contact with all of Teyvat, but I would assume that'd have huge problems. I assume that this barrier was only meant to contain, essentially, the illness that is affecting Irminsul. But it still is the repository. Oh! Except that Natlan's connection to Irminsul is really weak, right? That's why they have the Night Kingdom? because that's where souls go in Natlan instead of Irminsul, because its connections to Irminsul were cut off during the Cataclysm, right? Oh my gosh, see, you have to know so much information. That's why Malika is safe over there. Because Natlan's already been partially cut off from Irminsul, even before any of this happened.
My records will be preserved in the Night Kingdom, rather than the ley lines.
Yes.
As long as the Night Kingdom remains disconnected from the ley line cycle, the Doctor has no way of knowing my movements.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You have to know so
By
much.
meeting each other in this way, the meeting essentially never happened. No wonder Paimon didn't come. You were concerned that her activity would be recorded by Irminsul.
Which
The
is still a
Natlanese have
mystery
heard
to
about the
us.
situation in Sumeru. With the borders sealed off, merchants have been forced to stop their shipments. It's pretty serious, and you're the ones bearing the brunt of it.
I'd like to address the question you raised at the beginning. I can offer a brief explanation, although it will sound rather cruel.
Okay.
I don't reach this conclusion gladly, but Irminsul predates the heavenly principles. It existed long ago, when the dragons of Natlan were at the height of their power. So even when the people of Sumeru became ill because of pollution, it was not a critical issue from the perspective of Irminsul itself.
Right.
As long as it continues to function normally, the barrier will not be activated.
Right, because the pollution in Irminsul was what would cause the withering and also the Elazar in patients like Gale and Dunyarzad. But I guess even Irminsul continued to function normally, even with all of that going on, versus this being an attack on Irminsul itself. It's like, if Irminsul's immune system can fight off the disease and just offload it onto all the people, it didn't have any reason to correct itself, but now the illness is affecting Irminsul itself. Yeah, you know what? I didn't think about that, but she's right. Because Natlan is cut off from Irminsul, it has the Night Kingdom instead. But what's important here is, I've been talking about how Irminsul, as the repository of memories here in Teyvat, it's literally at the nexus that, connects everything in Teyvat. It's just like, if you were to burn down Irminsul, wouldn't that foundationally break some parts of it? Even more so than having Irminsul warp everything that we know to be true. But Natlan is actually an example of they're able to function fine without Irminsul, because the Lord of the Night, one of the angels, was able to create the Night Kingdom. Is that right? Create the Night Kingdom and use that power to, essentially mitigate the effects of losing Irminsul. In essence, the people of Natlan have been able to... that's the thing, is then the people of Natlan were cut off from the outside world for a really long time. And only now are they able to travel to other nations. But apart from that, they've been fine. Because even though they've been cut off from Irminsul. So you're suggesting that even if we lose Irminsul, it's not as catastrophic as I'm thinking in my brain, so long as you have a contingency plan. Yeah, I didn't think about that aspect of it. I was gonna say, I think losing Irminsul is gonna break the world. I think, yes, but all hope is not lost, and Natlan is an example of that. So, yeah, that's important to keep in mind.
But this time, the Doctor's invasion has directly affected the tree. That is what caused the barrier to deploy. The heavenly principles established a rule that when Irminsul is plunged into grave danger, a portion of power will be reserved to isolate Sumeru. That way, even if Sumeru is destroyed, the outside world at least has some time to catch its breath.
Well, that's some foresight.
We certainly need it.
The heavenly principles created almost everything that exists in Teyvat today. To them, preserving the existence of the world and its inhabitants takes priority over protecting Sumeru.
Yeah, they're willing to cut their losses.
Meaning, protecting Sumeru now falls to you.
Yes. My own power may be limited, especially compared to yours. But that doesn't mean that we're just gonna sit around and wait for the end. If necessary, I will utilize any and every means at my disposal.
Oh, Nahida.
Nicole of the Hexen Circle didn't say exactly what this meeting was about. But after hearing everything you've said so far, I think I can guess where this is going.
That's right. Nahida and I discussed it at length. We both know how presumptuous this is, but...
You need the Pyronosis, don't you?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, you guessed correctly.
Yeah, I was wondering when the Gnosis comes into play. Because right now Malika is one of the only Archons who's our friend that still has the Gnosis. And it was pretty significant that, unlike all the other Archons, didn't just hand it over as soon as the conflict was done. Or / lose it if you're Venti. And that's because something tells me if Malika hands over the Gnosis, even if it's to us instead of the Fatui, by doing this, it allows it to finally end up in the Fatui's hands at some point. Yeah.
Originally, I only intended to borrow it, but the situation is far graver than I foresaw. So instead, what I ask of you is to please give the Pyronosis to Sumeru.
Yeah.
Why do you sound so nervous? There's no need to be shy.
Maybe it's Malika.
Surely a gnosis is pretty important to a god.
Yeah.
I guess, but it's not as if losing it would suddenly render us powerless.
Yeah, as seen by all the
But
other
I'm sure
Archons.
you don't need me to tell you that. With all the nations you've traveled to, and all the gods you've met, you must have realized that by now.
They're certainly not dependent
As far
on
as
the
I'm
Gnosis'
concerned,
power.
A Gnosis
It's more a
is
symbol than
basically
anything.
an elemental energy enhancer. But I don't usually use it. You know me. I like to think I'm pretty strong without it.
Agreed.
Yeah. Not about to dispute that.
Yeah.
So you see, you don't need to sweat it. Here, take the Pyronosis.
There it is. The Pyronosis. The last of the Gnoses. Yeah. I don't think the thing is whether or not Malika trusts us with it. It's whether or not we're gonna lose it. When it's our responsibility. Like, keep in mind, Nahida handed away not one, but 2 Gnoses to Dottore before. Now, obviously, that's a calculated move. She's the god of wisdom. She wouldn't have done that unless there was an important reason to. But that's the thing, is this is like Doctor Strange giving Tony Stark, or giving Thanos the Infinity Stone to save Tony Stark. This might be the only way we win, but what are we gonna have to go through first before we get to win?
Huh? Just like that?
Uh-huh. Just like that. To tell the truth, I've always toyed with the idea of giving it to someone who needs it more than I do.
Like all the other
I know you
Archons have?
accompanied Nahida here to try and increase the chance of success. It's a good thing you did, because your involvement is one of the main reasons you've managed to persuade me.
Oh,
Are you
I'm
sure
honored.
about this? Handing over your gnosis just because of me?
I won't try to quantify it, but trust me, handing over the Gnosis to Tumaini is far from the craziest idea I could think of.
Tumaini.
Besides, even if you hadn't come here personally, I think I still would have agreed to Nahida's request. Irminsul doesn't just affect Sumeru. It impacts all up to that. I know all too well how difficult it can be to protect the things you care about. So logically, morally, or however you want to cut it, helping you is the right thing to do. You don't need to tell me the specifics of your plan. Where the Gnosis is involved, the tighter the secrecy, the higher your chances of success.
Malika.
Malika, thank you so much.
Thanks go to you and the people of Napland.
Don't mention it. But now for the hard part.
Yeah.
How do I actually
for the
give
hard
it to
part
you?
now.
The Irminsul barrier is right in the way.
Yeah, and don't you think
I have
this
an
would
idea.
be something that's recorded in Irminsul, something passing through the barrier? Okay. Alright, that worked.
Just as I thought.
Yeah, that just as I thought. If Aether is not recorded in Irminsul, the Irminsul barrier, nothing to do with Irminsul should change anything about him, which means it shouldn't block him from walking through it. But what about, do inanimate objects get recorded in Irminsul? If so, I mean, yeah, how does this actually work? I would assume the pyronosis is if inanimate objects are something recorded in Irminsul, not related to the living being using them, wouldn't passing it through the barrier be something recorded? Or am I overthinking this? I think I'm overthinking this. It's an inanimate object, so if someone who's not recorded in Irminsul passes through it, they're just going to take that object with them. It doesn't have a consciousness of its own, so it's not going to be recorded.
Incredible. What did you do?
Just made a lucky guess. This seems to happen quite a lot. Things that apply to everyone else don't seem to apply to me.
Yeah, the rules don't apply to him. This has been the case since day one.
Irminsul usually produces effects based on the records it holds. Since the Traveler is a descender, Irminsul contains no records of him, and thus has no way to impede him.
Is that right? You really are full of surprises. Catch.
Catch? You don't have to. You don't have to do that right now. I'm just standing right here.
Thank you, Mawika. Thank you for trusting us with something so important.
All right. No need to get so formal. It's not like we're strangers.
Yeah, literally saved all
Besides,
of Natlan
there's
and the
still
world
one
together.
Problem. You might be able to pass through the barrier, but I don't know
Okay,
about
I'm
the
glad
Gnosis.
she's asking the exact same question
Any
I am.
other surprises for us,
I think the
Traveler?
Gnosis can pass through, but I think Dotori can detect it.
Let me try something.
Okay.
I have the pyronosis in my hand. It feels strangely ordinary.
That's crazy.
Not particularly
Yeah, can we
heavy.
just say?
And yet, this tiny thing symbolizes the mighty authority of a god.
Yeah, and we're just holding it in our hand. We're just holding it in our hand. You notice whenever the Archons hand over their Gnosis, it's floating in their hand? And then whenever the Fatui Harbingers take it, then they're holding it. But that almost seems like the difference between the gods and the mortals. The gods, it's literally this floating chess piece. But for us, we have to grasp it physically in order to have it in our hand. Okay.
I need to think hard about my memories of Pyro. My memories of journeying through Natlan.
Okay.
All those important experiences I've had.
Oh, little bunny! The Gnosis disappeared. Traveler, are you alright?
What did you just do?
I'm fine. The pyronosis disappeared into my body. Just like phlogiston.
Okay. You remember back when I was saying, oh, it's like stuff like, say, Kale having the power of the goddess of flowers. It's like, see, they've been laying the groundwork for this for years. Nothing in this game is just like, they just thought of it on the fly to fix a loophole. I'm not saying this is one of them. I'm just saying I'm missing the... I understand phlogiston is like a pyro. I don't understand a physical object that's not necessarily... I mean, it's related to pyro energy for sure. But it's still a physical object that's not just solid phlogiston, right? Is this... Are we sure this... Can somebody explain to me? Because I don't want to doubt this game, but this does just seem like something they made up to close a loophole. Which, you know what? At this point, they've earned the right to do that. They've thought out and planned out so much story and closed up so many loopholes that I can forgive them for just one. But is this a loophole that they just closed up by, oh yeah, he can magic disappear it into his body?
Maybe it resonates with you because you've mastered the power of phlogiston. You might not be recorded in the ley lines, but you're still our Tumini.
Whew.
I mean, we'll know sooner rather than later if it actually worked. Amazing, I made it back through with the Gnosis. Great.
Please allow me to express my gratitude once again, Malika.
Pleasure. Well, I've given you all the help I can. The rest is up to you. Good luck.
Thank you.
We won't let you down.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. We aren't about to lose.
Mm-hmm. Fist bump. Talk to Nahida. There was a message you passed to us when you were still being healed by a pep. What was it?
Traveler, Paimon, how are you feeling? Paimon's a teensy bit nervous, but only a teeny tiny bit. Seems like she's gotten way braver over the last few years, huh? Of course. After all the adventures you've had with the Traveler, I'm sure you've gained a lot of experience and grown as a person.
I'm doing all right. What about you, Nahida? How are you holding up?
With the negative effects of Irminsul, I'm a bit like a piece of fruit that's been burrowed into by hungry insects and left to rot. I'd be lying if I said it was nothing. But please don't worry. We all know what we're getting into, and we've prepared as well as we can. I believe in everyone. I believe in you. And I believe in myself.
We believe
Stoking
in you,
the fire
too.
inside oneself is certainly one way to live. But knowing when to rely on one's companions is also a form of great wisdom. I've been quietly learning little things from everyone, like plucking tufts of fur from a sumpter beast.
Me too. With the constant traveling, I'm always learning and growing.
Yeah.
That's the journey of life.
Look, Nahida. He learned how to talk in multiple full sentences.
I think there's someone else here who would share that sentiment.
Wonder.
Don't worry about what I think. I was just passing by and happened to overhear your conversation.
Look at us. We've all been reunited. This group.
This is the top floor. No one passes by the top floor.
Ooh, busted.
Says who? You can fly just like I can. I would have thought it makes sense to you of all people.
Yeah, but it's all the way
I
up
don't know
here.
why, but I feel a little more relaxed now.
I know, it's all of us
shows that
again.
you feel comfortable laying down your burdens in our presence. It means that Sumeru is a place you can trust, where you know we have your back. And we feel exactly the same way around you. That's what it means to be friends.
Okay, take a walk around and see what everyone's talking about.
Feel free to mingle if you'd like some time to catch up with people. Just remember to get a good night's sleep when you're done. Tomorrow is a very important day.
Alright. Thank you. Alright, let's see what everyone has to say. So many friends! Okay, do I want to talk to the ones without quest markers first? That is not Irminsul, that is...
It's finally
oh,
done.
okay, talking to I'll hate them or Kaveh
But I have a
initiates the
nagging
same
feeling that there's
interaction.
something I've forgotten. Oh, there you are. Everything wrapped up on your end?
Yeah, what is it you forgot? To pay rent? He's looking at you, he's giving you the look. Did you forget to pay rent? You only got...
Okay, fair enough. That was a pointless question. We were working in tandem,
I know, he did
after
get
all.
some rent forgiveness from
You
I'll
must
hate them.
really be exhausted.
Well, it's been a busy day for both of us.
When work ends, you clock out. No looking back.
Yeah, we're definitely due a break. Probably a little late to start drinking now, though. I'll stick with water. Here, this one's for you.
Water's good,
Thanks.
you're in the desert.
You want a bite to eat? I can grab us something. Or wait, I think there's a stove nearby. Let me take a look.
Aw,
Are you nervous?
look at him, he's just getting all back into to have to
little,
take care of his
yeah.
house mode again.
Unlike you, it seems. How are you not feeling at all nervous?
Because everything that happens next is beyond my individual control. I don't worry about things I cannot influence.
What do you mean, cannot influence? You're the one who came up with half of the strategies we ended up using.
There's only so much I can do. I was only doing my duty.
Was it like this last time, too?
Yeah.
You mean with Azar and his accomplices? Yes and no. The situation back then was easier to control, but we weren't as prepared as we are this time.
So the enemy is stronger, but so are we.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
I still vividly remember the way you interrogated me in the library after the fact. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
That's right. And ironically, if this is meant to be the true finale of Sumeru from a fate perspective, Kaveh was here when Sumeru needed him most after all.
If your memory is so vivid, you might also recall that it was you who came looking for an argument.
Yeah.
You're often the one who initiates these things, you know.
I came for a conversation. I didn't know it was gonna turn into an argument. Anyway, at least I showed up this time.
You know, I think we can all foresee this, that
what do you think?
a conversation
What do I
between
think?
Kaveh and Alhaitham almost
I think
always
we're
turns
certainly
into an
better off for
argument.
it.
If it goes long
It's
enough.
good having me around to help out, huh?
Absolutely. As a citizen of Sumeru, you displayed a remarkable sense of responsibility in the face of disaster.
Certainly feels that way. I just shudder to think how the world would have ended up if we hadn't gotten control of the situation. So, do you think this is what impending disaster looks like?
It's strangely
sky
tranquil,
is so
isn't it?
clear, and there isn't a whiff of decay or destruction in the air. It's hard to imagine that the fall of humanity could happen on an ordinary day like this.
I know,
Awful things happen all the time. Sometimes people can stop them, and sometimes they can't. What you and I have done is increase our chances of stopping this one.
Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can.
Huh. That's also strangely profound, too. Just think about it. When you're too anxious and you have that instinct to overthink too much about the past and the future, the thing that often helps you to overcome that, like, unstoppable worrying is just to think about the little things in your control. You can still wake up, go down, have a coffee or a tea, listen to the birds chirping, say hi to friends, enjoy your favorite YouTube content creators. I think that aligns with what Kaveh's saying here, is big dreams is what propels you forward, but it also can be really burdensome too, and it's the little things in life that actually propel you through life. And nihilism is sometimes when you overthink. If you're overthinking too much, I think that in this case, literally, humanity's lives are these small, insignificant things versus, you know, the impending danger of the destruction of the world as they know it. It's the little, once again, the little things in life that help you cope with that and get yourself ready, because that's all you can do.
Oh, nothing. It's nothing. I hope everything works out tomorrow.
Me too.
It will. As long as we stick to the plan, our chances of success are good.
It's really strange. You're my junior, yet you always seem to act more like an upperclassman than I do.
I think it's mostly a matter of temperament.
Yeah, I think it's a personality thing.
Ugh. Walked right into that
Yes,
one,
you
didn't
did. Yes, you did, sir. You specifically pointed out that point. It's like... Is that what the... Go elsewhere? Oh, so only you two came up to the roof? Where to next? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, that's where I am. Okay. Where is everyone? They're still okay. Just... Yeah. Middle level. Just want to see how many more people to talk to. After we talk to everyone, I'm going to end off the episode. We are certainly getting ourselves into a lot here. Oh, Sino Tainari!
We'll make our move after sunrise tomorrow.
Good. Is everything ready?
I think so.
As much as possible.
I mean, yeah. You can never know
That'll be
how
enough.
ready you need to be when
Don't let
you're
the
against the
pressure
clock
get
and
to
have
you.
to save everything.
We'll take things one step at a
But,
time.
yeah.
That's how we've always done it.
Master Tainari! Mr. Sino! So this
Oh,
is where
she
you were.
brought some
I
coffee!
brought some juice and some water.
Or
Would
juice!
you like some?
I know how easily you get dehydrated in the desert, so you should definitely have some water.
Yeah.
In which case, I'll have the juice.
Well, I think they're both gonna be very hydrating.
I gotta ask, though. Who's on juice-making duty at a time like this?
Madame Farazan said she was feeling a little nervous, so I told her about the automatic juicer my friend invented.
Aww.
She took it right off me and started making carton after carton of juice.
That is so real, though. You know, like when you're stressed before an exam and you just want to do house chores, and that actually helps your mind. Yeah.
A juicer? Did Sucrose send that to you?
Oh,
yeah.
Sucrose!
I hadn't had the chance to try it out before this incident occurred, but I couldn't bear to leave it behind in Gandharvaville.
The juice is very sweet.
Well, that means the fruits were sweet, too.
Kale, how are you feeling?
Physically, I'm okay, but
I know, it's a lot to
it
take
just still
in.
feels strange to me. Why would a great power like this come to someone like me?
I know the feeling well. That same question ran through my mind every day as a kid.
At least now, you have someone who can relate to you.
All the more reason that you should apply for Spontamod. Tainari fiercely opposes the idea, though.
Yeah, Kale said that she wants to be a doctor when she grows up. A real doctor, not like the doctor that did all those things to her. But yeah, I am thinking, would Amorta or Spontamod be better in this world for eventually becoming a doctor?
Those two things are completely unrelated.
What are we all chatting about, Would anyone like any juice? Oh, you have some already. I had some earlier, ma'am. Maybe give the extra to someone else?
Yeah, there's a lot of people here.
Very well, very well. I shall be off then.
There's this enormous power, and then there's little old you.
Yeah.
You feel like there's no connection between the two. And that sense of dissonance is difficult to get used to.
Yeah. But after all this time, I can't believe this stuff still gets to me sometimes. Makes me feel a little childish.
Kale, just because we normally keep the conversation light doesn't mean we can't discuss deeper issues. I don't think it's childish at all. You were the victim of a terrible crime. It's normal to struggle with the fallout from it. You have absolutely nothing to be ashamed of.
That's right.
My professor once told me that no incident can be considered truly resolved until the victim says it's over. Your rage and your pain are completely justified.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Miss Nicole said that the same god remains which were once used to inflict so much pain upon me have now become a weapon with which I can protect everyone. It's like my own personal kind of evolution.
Yeah.
Every innocent person who's been hurt needs time to realize that it wasn't their fault. I was the same. But it's all about to be over. Tomorrow, it ends for good.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed, but you rarely stumble over your words anymore, and your outlook has become much more positive.
She's grown
It's
so
a big
much.
change from how you used to be.
And since this isn't over, you can settle the matter on your own terms. It's time you seized back control. I believe in you.
We all believe in you, Kale.
Sumeru is my home, and it's so important to me. I have to protect it. No, I will protect it.
And once you're done,
That's right.
how about you come back and apply for Spontamod?
Maybe.
Stop it with the sales pitch, would you?
Hey, excuse me. There are still 3 unclaimed cups of juice here. Why don't you take one each?
I
My
love how she's
arms are
actually
getting
carrying
sore
the
from
juice,
carrying
too.
them around everywhere.
Madame Farazan, why are you... Here, let me take them off your hands.
Thank you, Madame Farazan.
Drink up and enjoy my handiwork. I think I'm going to make something else now instead.
Please, try to relax, Madame Farzan. Your nerves are starting to get the better of you.
I know.
Call it the only voice of reason she will listen to without snapping at her. But it's true though. I mean, this is the thing for both Wanderer and Kale, is making your life more than what the, perpetrator did to you. You can't... yeah. I'm trying to find the words. It's like... That's just why it's so beautiful to see the growth of those two characters. Is you don't let the people who hurt you define your story anymore. You define your story. You are going to make things right for yourself. And you're going to do it on your terms, the way that you feel you need to, in order to be able to say, yes, this is all over. In order for you to say, yes, I'm ready to move on my own terms. And yeah, saying Kale how mature she is. She's making the best of a bad situation. It's what is one of those things that she has been, as Tainari said, a victim of a crime, but she's making the most of her situation and not letting her entire life be ruined by what happened to her as a child. And that takes strength. That's the result of years and years of healing, of escaping that situation, of finding a support network of so many friends, so many people who've helped her to overcome that tragedy in her life and become who she is now, and getting her to a point where she says, okay, I'm ready to use my power and use everything that I have now to put an end to this on my own terms. That's the result of her own conviction, her own willingness to be more than what the Torre saw her as. And that's also due to the things of so many friends who have just... That's the whole thing. And that's what's so beautiful about this story, because you see that change takes time, and you witness that change over time, and you see that it's not easy to overcome these things, but look how amazing... just how amazing her growth has been. I'm really proud of her. And I think everyone else is too, because that's everyone's efforts coming together to give her a chance to live a better life and to make that decision of her own accord of how she wants to live the rest of her life. Is there anyone down here? No, it's lower. Is it lower? Even lower. Even lower. Well, can the elevator go down another level? Everyone seems to be lower. Everyone seems to be below. This is actually where King Deshret's body is, right? Or at least what's left of it, right? Actually, now that I think this is where King Deshret's body is said to be, but now that we know that does it only go up or does it go down? It can only goes up. Okay, that's fine. We'll just have to use the quest thing. Now that we know that King Deshret was swallowed by a pet, maybe there's no remains in there after all. Which actually makes a lot of sense if you think about it. Where to next? Okay, lower level. Okay, so rest for the night is how we ended off this part. But I still want to talk to everybody. Nefer, Nicole! And Nicole has just been such a great mentor for her. Once again, I'm grateful that there is still an angel in this world to guide us. And there's still an angel in this world to guide Kale on how to manage the power of an angel. And just be a good friend for her. That's what the most important thing is.
Something on your mind, Miss Nefer?
Nothing in particular. It's just... right now, the future feels strange and unfamiliar.
But the future has not yet arrived.
How can you say how it feels?
Some people know that there's an impending disaster. Others remain blissfully unaware. Each group is imagining an entirely different future while walking towards the same one. But when they get there, they'll still find they feel differently about it. People are shaped by their circumstances. Different circumstances create people with different perspectives.
I've always found the perspective of the Vahumana Archon to be a particularly incisive one.
Even at the height of the crisis in Nodcry, people held diverging opinions. But things are different this time.
Indeed. Regardless of faith, gender, wealth, skin color, or eye color, everyone in Sumeru knows what will happen tomorrow.
The world has never been an especially fair place. Yet now, against all odds, a moment of unprecedented unity and equality is about to take place. It's fascinating.
It really is.
If only my father could have lived to see this era.
Era. To me, that term represents a much greater span of time. It can be an unsettling word. I would even say I'm afraid of it.
Do angels even feel fear?
Yes,
this one does.
At least, I do. I fear the gap that
might not have
grows
experienced as
wider
much
with
emotion
each
before.
passing day.
Nicole certainly
and
does
the
now.
never-ending flow of time. Time renders all memories insignificant and reduces all splendor to nothing. But those memories are the one thing I do not want to lose.
You're very human in that regard.
If angels draw too close to humanity, our wings burn away in the bright flame of awareness, and we fall to the earth. After spending so long among humans, I have lost much of my former glory.
But
maybe that's a good thing.
you get to be our friend.
You're more human than some humans are.
I've been talking to Kale a lot in recent days. We seem to be in completely opposite situations. I suppose that makes us good case studies for comparison.
An angel who came down
Case
to Earth.
studies for who?
And a human who has a god's power now.
Myself, I suppose. After comparing the two of us, I suddenly discovered that I desired more than before. It was a gentle, pleasant sensation. Just as most people pursue glory and miracles, I too am pursuing miracles of my own. Guiding humans to make the miracles in their hearts a reality. That is my miracle. It doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Yeah. Anyone else have anything to say? Sorry, I think I've just hit the point where my brain is like... brain is not braining anymore. But... yeah, it's always nice to hear Nicole's perspective on things. And indeed, she is an angel who must have lost a lot of her power. Is that Hypatia? Sorry, is that Hypatia? I think that is Hypatia. But I'm grateful that she's here with us now. And although she's lost a lot of her angelic glory, just as Nefer said, she's even more of a human than many humans are. And that's really special. She traded her voice to keep some of her angelic qualities, and instead she's had the choice, the chance, that's the word I'm looking for. Now you can tell brain is not braining. To become even more than she ever could as an angel. This is Hypatia.
Look at the time. I should head back. I'm so sorry. I was in a hurry and didn't know where I was going. Are you all right?
This is... Does anybody need me to recap on the lore? When Wanderer was Scaramouche and he was becoming the Shoki no Kami god, and how she was his first devotee. This was the conversation I probably thought I needed a long time ago, and then I forgot that I needed this, and now they're giving it to me on a silver platter. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. This is really they are handing content to the fans on a silver platter.
I'm fine. Wait, you're...
Have we met?
Not
She's
exactly.
taller than him.
I think we may have crossed paths by the house of Dana before.
Oh yeah, of course.
You're hat guy.
Yeah. That's
from Bahumana,
that's
right?
where they met.
You recognize me?
The clues
Well,
in
the
name,
hat.
Mr. Hat
Yeah, the
Guy.
hat kind of a giveaway.
Fair point.
It's getting pretty late. What's keeping you up?
I could ask you the same question. If I'm not mistaken, all the workload for the Ratawa Archon wrapped up a good while ago.
Well, I have something of a background in Satyavada life.
Oh yeah.
So I was helping the Dendro
Do
Archon
you
make
now?
some preparations. But I must have lost
Yeah.
track of time.
Did you find the experience enlightening at all?
Honestly, it was tedious and uneventful at first. But eventually, I think I did.
Yeah,
sense
she
some
probably doesn't
profound
remember
truth.
actually at all what
But
actually
they also
happened.
brought a lot of suffering with them.
Because that's all
I
been
was
erased
told
from
that I
her
even
soul.
shed tears while I was meditating. Though I have no idea why. Sorry. I hope I'm not scaring you.
Did she shed tears because he shed tears? Dude, that's...
Not at all. It just proves you're very
Yeah.
accomplished in your research.
Yeah.
Good night. I wish you all the best for tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. You too.
Nice. Short and simple.
Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Nice. No, that's... No, I'm just happy they interacted. Oh my gosh. That's just about how much of Wanderer's interactions with people from his past life would about go. And you're not really there to talk about what happened in his past life, which no one remembers, but... It's just funny that, that's the whole reason. It's just funny that their paths ever crossed again, right? I love it. Aw, these two. It's the real moon.
Too bad we've got to fight tomorrow. I could really do with a stiff drink.
Oh, don't we all?
Let us pray instead.
Prayer. How nostalgic.
Lord Sangama Bay. Came to get some fresh air too, did ya?
That's right. Actually, I was hoping I might run into you, Dia. I wanted to let you know that I've stocked up on that perfume you said you were so fond of.
Ooh.
No, really? I'll take two. Any chance of a friends and family discount?
I knew you'd ask that. And I'm afraid to say that. Surprise! It's free of charge.
Whoa, really?
That's very generous of you, Lord Sangama Bay. Does this mean you've made a fortune in Notcry?
Nope. Turns out it's not that easy to turn a profit there. I even ran some assorted losses. But anyway, that has nothing to do with why I wanted to give you and Dia a small gift. Remember that merchant caravan you two rescued in the desert last month? That was transporting my goods.
Oh.
No way! I had no idea that was your shipment. Explains the, eclectic mix of goods, though.
Lord Sangama Bay's investment in the desert and generous stockpiling of goods has helped many people over the years. The shelters you funded especially have made life a little easier for the children
Your
and the elderly.
philanthropy has made a difference.
Wait, how did you know about that?
I think everyone knows the story.
Never told you, didn't she?
Oh, is that what happened?
That pesky lady. Aren't intel brokers at least supposed to charge for divulging people's secrets?
Maybe she did.
She and Candace go way back. It's normal
okay.
for close friends to share things you wouldn't tell to everyone else.
Sure, but why did they have to be things about me?
That's how Nefer shows that she cares. She wishes for all of us to know what a generous person you truly are.
It must be
Yeah.
hard trying to make a living far away from home. Just because we can tell what kind of person you are doesn't mean everyone else can.
Yeah, even though she
Well,
puts up that. Is that just
maybe
me or
her
Celestia
intentions
closer
were
than
partly
usual?
good,
They are watching. Can you tell Celestia's watching?
I'm sure she
They are
enjoyed
watching to see what
knowing
we
how
do
much it would
here.
annoy me. I'm telling you, Nefer's got a mean streak.
Definitely with you on that. Does praying help you stay calm?
Defending one's home is a just cause. My heart is filled with a mix of anger and hope.
Anger. You know, being able to get angry is a good thing. It shows that you're in touch with the real world, and that you have the passion to pursue something you believe in.
Yeah. Oh, I was just thinking
My
Dinyard's
lady,
missing out on
what
this.
are you doing out here?
Just taking a walk to clear my head. And look where I ended up.
I was literally
Were you
thinking
praying
Dinyard.
just now?
Dinyard. The only thing we're
Yes,
missing
Miss
here is
Dinyarzad.
Dinyard.
Would you like to join us?
Come on, it's fine. She won't mind who you pray to.
Oh, then sure.
I remember you, Miss Dinyarzad. You visited my shop before. If I recall correctly, the god you worship is the Archon, correct?
Right, as most
That's
people
right.
in the rainforest do.
She is such a gentle and kind god. But to me, she's more than just a god I worship. I see her more as a friend.
Yeah.
And so do many others.
That's always been the nice thing
She's
about her.
not some almighty god who reigns on high, but a genuine friend.
Agreed. She's a wise teacher and a good friend.
I spoke with several people during the evacuation. Everyone's aware that tomorrow's battle is one that ordinary people can join too. A battle to fight for our friends and our homeland. Oh, it makes me glad. I can finally do something for those who protected me.
You've grown so much since we first met.
Oh, a compliment? Ooh, more please. Thank you.
My lady, you've always been a remarkably strong and ambitious person. It's
Oh, lots of
indisputable.
compliments where that
and that's
came
not
from.
just a compliment. It's a statement of fact. What are you praying for?
Our beliefs may not be entirely the same, but we both wish for the same thing.
I pray that everyone will rise to the challenges ahead and return safe and sound.
I pray for the safe return of all my companions.
Wow. And the morning has risen. The day is upon us. The significance of this interaction cannot be understated. And yet it went just as I hoped. Just nothing more than, oh, I bumped into you. There it is. Irminsul has been revealed. I would have something wiser to say, but I do not. Only that big things are to come, and it seems like everything in Tevat is going to change. Whether we notice that change or not depends on what exactly we end up doing here. But until that episode, I will see you all then.
Scatter!
Scatter! That's right. Go do your thing now. Bye-bye, everyone!